If anyone wants to verify that, they can. Just don't compromise your internet, please. That's fine. Have a look on mine as well.
On YouTube, yeah?
Yeah, YouTube, mate, yeah.
Live. Yeah, that's working.
Yeah, we're all good.
Yep, looks like it.
Yeah, it is. Good. Cool.
I'm turning that off now so I don't crash.
Yeah, I'm going to turn that off here as well, just to make sure. Yeah, so that's on. So, Johnny, if you want to tell your mates we're on, that's fine. They can have a watch if they want. So, it's live on mine. Right, everyone in the car that they want to use for the first race? Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. So, quickly, we have, well, hello to everyone on YouTube as well. Hello, everybody. Race 1, Season 2, sorry, of the LP Endurance Championship. Race 1, Nürburgring GP. And we are doing two 45-minute races, 23 laps each, 24 with the formation lap random grid. And we are tyre wear times 2, fuel times 3. No mandatory pit stop, but you'll probably need to pit for fuel. At least, and tyres if you need them. So basically just that Tomahawk if you need to pit for anything. It is, yeah, it's at your own discretion if you need to pit, but you'll probably need to pit to get to the end unless you fancy turning it into a hybrid halfway through. So, yeah.
2 minutes, pro.
Yeah. I'll do the random grid and we'll get going. So yeah, no mandatory pit stops, but if you need to pit, go for it, because you'll probably need to pit for fuel anyway.
Only mediums. Oh, I guess
only medium tyres. It is medium tyres only. So again, so we're all on the same stuff. It's just basically you'll need to probably do a pit stop halfway through to get your fuel for the end of the race, and then do a yeah. So that's fine. If you need to, if you need to change your tyres, that's fine. There's no mandatory sort of pit stops, but everyone will probably need to do one anyway. Okay then, so we'll do the random grid. Everyone should be in the car that they want to race one in. Josh, how dare you? With delivery. We're good advertising. Right, random grid. Let me get our random app up.
All in good fun.
Random app, first on the grid, out of the 9 people.
Hey? LPB Racing.
Also known as twat. Yeah, liveries were based on things that we hate, so that'll be rather funny, yes. Well done, Josh. Right, so out of 9 people, 9 on the random app, here we go. Pole position goes to Rodders. Pole position for you. Second place on the grid is Domingo. Third place on the grid is Johnny. Fourth place on the grid is Wayne. Fifth place on the grid is Neil Farmack, in my favourite livery. Sixth place on the grid is Tomahawk. Seventh place is myself, Bidstar. Eighth place, T-White. Sorry, Josh.
Oh no, rigged. Rigged because
I know. Oh well, did I rig it or did I not?
Cursed yourself.
Right, okay then guys, so the random grid is done. We have got Rodders on pole from Domingo, Johnny, Wayne, Neil, Tomahawk, myself, T-White and Josh. Are we all here? Are we all ready to go, gentlemen? That's the question. Are we all ready to go?
Go.
Out of the pits if you're ready. Tomahawk, if you're out of the pits, ready? Right, without further ado, let's do this.
Is Wayne there? Because he went away.
Oh shit. Wayne!
Uh-oh.
We're on a formation lap. It's fine. Thanks for reminding me, Neil. Forgot about that. I'm such a good host. If he don't move, we'll just carry on with the formation lap slowly and we'll let him slot in.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, he's not there because his car's... Yeah, just keep going. Oh, he's there. Oh, he's got Wayne, you there?
He must be going.
Yeah. Sorry, Wayne. About what 100 on straights and about probably 70, 60ish in corners or whatever you want to do. So between 70 and 100 is about right for straights. And then when we get to the last, just as we're out of the chicane approaching the last corner, we'll get into line. What side was pole on, guys? Was it on the right? Left, on the left. The other right. That's it.
FD1 looks so cool. Yeah.
If there's any hint of lag from myself, guys, let me know and I'll stop the stream. Yeah.
Okay.
But until there's an issue, we'll keep going. So I'm tuning into the stream. Welcome, guys. LPB Racing Endurance Championships Season 2. First races of the Season 2 races on the GP circuit. Nürburgring GP. I've got drawn 7th. God save my soul. And let's see how we do. Thank you, Wayne. I'll take that. So yeah, out of the chicane, Dale, if you just keep it at 50, yeah? Out of the chicane, and then keep on your side, then Domingo, you go alongside him, and keep parallel with him, then everyone else bunches up, yeah? So odd left, even right. Right guys, do the grid markings on your side of the road. Stand by, stand by. Green, green, green. And we're away. Yeah.
I'm cosplaying.
I keep thinking I'm in second, but
Yeah.
that's Rodders. Sorry, Neil. Sorry, mate. You right?
Yeah.
Yes,
It's
it is.
McLaren orange.
Oh, it's McLaren orange. It's close enough then. I use the Y1 fluorescent.
Oh dear.
And there's an incident back there.
That was very.
And
that
Neil,
was like the
Neil
Gran Turismo
wasn't
movie.
involved. That's very not helping you
I
racing.
was.
Oh, you were? Oh, well, what
Well, well,
He was
Johnny
next to
went
it.
into- Johnny went into the back a bit, but I thought whether he got hit from the back himself.
I think he was on grass.
Alright.
all the gear. I do with the VOV. I set all the gearing up for really long straights. So they're all.
No, but like the second gear in the actual like I don't know how to describe it. The ratio of seconds is wrong compared to most cars. This one. I can't use first gear. It's too short. Oh dear.
He tries to jump back.
He's having some trouble. He took it off the rear, so
They rotate, so they try to eliminate the understeer.
So much straight line.
Watch, I can't ride out all the car.
No, that's fine. Clearly not as good as the corner, so it's fine. Don't want the cars to be the same.
Yeah.
I'm in an orange sandwich.
Oh shit! Oh, I lost it. Sorry.
It worked. Good lad. Whoa!
Fucking owner!
Bloody hell, done it again. Jesus Christ. My official racing driver excuse for the day is my old spring in my brake mode. So I've got to do
Oh dear.
something, but it's rock hard.
Classic.
There's no, it doesn't really feel like a road cell spring either. It's just constant pressure on it down. It feels like I'm floating on it.
Secret. Eight. side of the track.
Schumacher-esque car exit. Well done, Wayne. Brilliant win, mate. Epic stuff.
Well done.
Orange fights for death.
Well done, everyone. Nice one. Good race. A lot of concentration in that one. Yeah, well done, everyone. Wayne, well done on the win. The Ferrari. Yeah. Down in the order at the moment. Yeah. Good race. Nice one. There we go. There we go, guys. Well done. Nice one. Let's just get this result in then. So, just for the stream, guys, Wayne takes the win. Too fast for you. Wayne takes the win.
Thank you very much.
Well done, sir. TY in second with the fastest lap for the extra bonus point as well.
Well done, bro.
Let me just put that on for TY on the little sheet we've got. There we go. Yep, and Bidster in third, boo. And Tidal Wave, Josh in fourth, Rodders in fifth, Neil finishes sixth, Domingo in seventh. Obviously, you guys all finished quite close together. Tidal, Rodders, Neil, and Domingo, you guys were quite close. And Tomahawk in eighth, and Johnny rounds off the ninth. That was the order of race one. So same track, just going to alter the time of day. If you want to save the replay, guys, please save it now. I'm just going to do the settings for the next one, so which is basically the exact same, just going to change it from late morning to afternoon. Yep, everyone have a little break if you want one. Yep, go for a little break if you want one. Yep, just going to change that. Yeah, you say look at the draw. Look at the draw with the cars. Yep, but yeah, my car were pretty good on that as well. So I'm Wayne's. No.
I
Yeah, swap cars.
To be fair, just I thought get fresh tyres. Fuck it. Short shifter Ferraris. Mate, I was losing 1 mile an hour short shifting it. It's fucking nothing. What's that? What car was it, bro?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck's sake. Bastard.
Yeah, because I have to short shift that one to get some performance out of it. Yeah.
That halfway, isn't it? That's the Suzuki.
Yeah, it's literally it goes up to about 12,000 RPM, and you change it about 9.5, 10. So yeah, it's mad. So but yeah, swap to your other car then, guys. If you're back, swap to your other car, and yeah. All good. I'll just go on to the spectate so we can see if we're driving around. See what's happening. So it's all things that we hate to deliveries. So Red Bull for Wayne, not a fan of that. Tomahawk in some kind of American thing.
Trump.
Oh, good lad. Yeah.
MAGA.
Right. Yeah, there you go. That's the one. Yeah. Yeah.
What do you mean again?
Oh, Neil done the same with both cars. Love it. Yeah.
Well, I have to.
Love it.
Can't.
Yeah. And TY. Oh, same with the same cars. That's fine. Yeah. Well, and Johnny. What we got, Johnny? What was your other one? What was your other car? Same one, Monster. Yeah, not a fan of Monster. Fair enough. And then Josh in the pits. And just for those, well, you can't really see my car, but you can probably see the little image down the bottom right. Yeah. I'll right. We're back in a minute, guys.
Can't see anyone.
I think Dale's in his default livery anyway. and Domingo, they're the two for me. They're in them anyway, so. Oh, you can't even see your own livery. Right. No. You can't even load the default livery then.
How does this have a worse braking zone than the Nissan? I just don't like the Nissan GTR in general. As a car, I just don't like it. So it's certainly a car.
Oh, very nice. Them wheels look 2 inches too tall. Nice, yeah. That was different, actually.
Alright guys, I'm back. Right. I'll debut my livery and just give myself a little go in my car, make sure I'm alright with it. Yeah, of course you can. Yeah. Right, stuff not working. Right, do I need to stop the stream? No. Right, okay. Ah. Okay, well, hang on here. We've got time, so we've got 5 minutes before we need to properly start. Yeah, reload it. Leave it there.
How's the grid work?
Random grid again. Still waiting for T-Y to get sorted. Completely different livery on this car. You'll all see for yourself.
Frost.
Yep, have you seen what it says on the side? Yep.
Oh yeah.
I know.
I'm not sure it's allowed on YouTube. But no.
So I know in our YouTubers and how some, well, not YouTube, but how some of the other things in life are. I'm sure yours would not be allowed either. So,
well,
like how the one we choose, the first one I choose to stream in a while. But,
yeah, you've got.
It's your fault, Johnny. You gave me the idea.
I've had swearing on both your cars.
Yeah, political statement, and then you got mine, which is just in the top. That's a very strong opinion. Yeah. I will not get away. I'll just yeah. See, I might have heard what it is, but yeah. Corvette alright for you? Bingo in the last one? Was the Corvette alright for you in the last one? Yeah, well, I've done what I can with the downforce and everything, but yeah, it's still one of them cars. Still one of them cars. Yeah. Porsche's nice though. Porsche's nice though. You've done bloody well though, so you've been away for a while, you've come back. There you go. You've got the Oldsmobile behind you. Check it out. I put it in grey because I don't like grey. So I put it in grey because I don't like grey. But yeah, I know I should have put it in the actual Boss team colours. But yeah. On the stream wondering what everyone's on about. Everyone's running liveries to do with things that they don't like. So on my car I have a great big French flag on the front, so I'm not a real big fan of the French. And also I have got a picture of a racing driver called Alan Prost on the side with the word twat. And on the back I've got a picture of Alan Prost with the word idiot at the side. So yes, or should I technically say 1D1?
Should have translated the words into French. What is that?
Oh God, that's even worse. Le idiot, yes. Le twat, yes. Le idiot. Right, we're all here then. I'm just going to exit the bingo. Don't jump. Right. Okay then. So we're all in the second car. We're all in the second cars. I'm just going to randomise the grid, guys, and then we'll get on with this next race. Yeah. If we're all back from a break, I'll just run through in a minute and make sure everyone's here. So, okay, out of the 9 then, 9 up on the app. No, set to 9, not 8, 9. That's what 9, that's the one. Right, here we go, on the app, 9 people, and let's see. Pole position goes to... Who's going to be... Josh gets pole. Second place on the grid, alongside him is Neil Farmack. Third place on the grid is TY. Fourth place on the grid is Tomahawk. Fifth place on the grid, you can't get rid of him, it's Johnny. Sixth place on the grid is Rodders. 7th place on the grid is myself. 8th place on the grid is Wayne. Sorry, Domingo, you're at the back for this one.
That picture on Tom Hawk's car is when Trump got shot in it. He's got red blood on his ear.
Right, Neil, move out of the way so I can see. I've got a perfect camera shot. Move out of the way. On it. Let me get on Tom Hawk's car. Yep, there you go. Yep. Then you got the Dorito Mobile, you've got the Monster one in the shot there as well. You've got Neil with his thoughts on the UK politics at the moment. Yeah. Josh, how dare you? How dare you? How dare you? He hates the colour white. That's what I'm taking from that. He hates the colour white. That's just sponsor branding to be able to race. So, right, okay then, guys. Grid is set. I'm just going to make sure that we're all here then. So, TY, you good to go?
Nice car.
Neil, you good to go?
Yeah.
Josh?
Yep.
Wayne?
Das ist gut, ja.
Das ist good, yeah. Jolly good. Johnny? Tomahawk? Dale, the horny one? Good lad. Domingo! Jolly good then, gentlemen. Let's do it. for another 24 lap, what, 23 lap race, 24 with the formation lap. Who can I hit? You!
I'm on you.
It's okay, I didn't mean to twat you off. You just patted my... Yeah. If I hit anyone in this, it's not me, it's the guy who's on the side of my car doing it. If I win a race with this livery on now. Right. Lovely. Right, so one at a time round, and yeah, you know what to do, Josh, in the formation lap. And we'll start lining up as we enter the chicane, yeah? So those of you who are watching the stream, hope you're enjoying, guys. I think Stevie's been watching. Hello, Stevie. Try GT7 already. Get on with this. Mazda, you got to rev the fuck out of it. That's why I gave it you. That's why I gave it you. Once you're into the chicane, mate, you do 50, yeah? And then Neil, you get alongside Josh and everyone else line up, yeah? After we go through the chicane.
Left.
Yeah, or left, even right. So yeah, two of the grid markings, guys. Two from 50 mile an hour alongside each other, and best of luck to you all. Yeah, bunch up, bunch up. Stand by, stand by. Green, green, green. Four wide, 3 wide, 4 wide. I'll just say 9 wide. Whoa! Right, go on, go, you're fine. It were about 2 or 3 into 1, so it's fine. Oh, Tomahawk! Lucky, mate.
Oh, too long.
Wayne. Oh.
Oh.
Oh God, I got twatted. Oh.
Okay, bro. Okay.
Just about. Don't know what we're happening there. I'm trying to watch the bingo and trying to watch everywhere else. on his spun. Lucky, mate.
Fucking hell.
Lucky, Josh. TY. Oh, TY's off exit the hairpin. Right. Yeah, I've seen. Yep. Whoa. Neil's off. Schumacher S exit. Rejoin on the left, I think. Unlucky, mate. You know, you're just letting him do it.
Fight!
I'm struggling to... yeah. Well, I'm struggling to focus anyway, so...
You're doing well, Neil. Good lad.
Such an idiot.
Driving yourself, mate. You improved a lot.
Oh, gee, it just seemed to just completely go. For no reason, just like no reason at all. It just thought, I'm going this way. Yeah. It just drove itself off, yeah.
Right, I'll be going to set me fast on the road. Well, this car is a second slower than the forward.
think we've gone a bit wide on the corner before, haven't we?
You're in the Mustang way. Yeah, I was saying. Yeah. Yeah. Big massive American V8 with more wet school over else. I thought you'd have been only about 6-7 seconds off me. Josh. Did you fill it up all the way? Oh, that's why then. Well, when you do the pit stop, there's that little diamond in that gives you enough fuel or what to get to the end of the race. So,
Sometimes.
yeah, there's a little diamond that comes up to give you the what the game thinks is your optimal amount of fuel to get to the end. Usually I just go about a lap or so past that.
Yeah, I'd take a bit more than that.
But yeah, if you didn't know, you don't have to fill up all the way every time you come to the pit. You can short it. So just so you know for future. Yeah, I thought you knew. So yeah. Well, you will definitely get to the end. I know that for a fact. You will definitely get to the end and a bit more. But you'll be picking people up on slow down that. But yeah. No, yeah. when it comes up, you'll see the bar when it fills up. You'll see a little diamond on the bar somewhere, and that'll tell you where when it thinks the optimal fuel is to get to the end of the race. So, like I said, I usually let it go about another, maybe on the screen, maybe about an inch past that, and then go, because then I know that that's definitely enough to get to the end. So, like I said, I could do it on about 57%, but I went up to about 63, 64% just to be safe. So, just so you know, buddy, no problem. Put the optimal fuel in, you're not just having to have a heavy car. Obviously, if it's a long race and you're definitely not going to get to the end on that fuel, the diamond will be right at the end on 100%. Saying that you need all this fuel to get to. So, cool. Oh shit! Whoa! Power and that's what you get. Nice. Hello, Josh.
Hello.
I thought I'd just give an example of what the guy on the side of my car usually does. Yeah, just giving that example to the viewers.
Oh, for fuck's sake, this shit car.
Oh, Josh.
So on edge, but also so completely non-feeling.
sweating flamingo. I know. I always struggle through the sumac rest with that guys. Everywhere else it was fine, it's just really bad through there. Yeah, well done. Well done.
Yep, thank you, thank you. The livery fired me up.
Well, you won. Look who won.
Yeah. A flat one behind him. Yeah. I'm not letting Josh beat you.
You hate the deliveries, when it wins.
I used the hated delivery to find you up. Right, yeah, well done guys, epic stuff. I'll get the stuff sorted. Let's have a look at what the championship points are. Right, oh, I can hear myself because you've got the, someone's got the stream up. Let me just, let me sort these on my computer at the side of me. Sort these out. And we'll see what the positions are. So, Bidster leads on 35 points. Josh and Wayne tied for second on 31. TY on 28 in fourth. Domingo in fifth on 24. Neil on 23 in sixth. Seventh is Rodders on 20 points. Johnny and Tomahawk equal on 15.
Fight.
Fight! Yep, as you say, Wayne. Yeah, nice one. For those who have tuned in on the stream, thank you very much for watching, guys. I'm going to end the stream now. And yeah, all of you take care, and we'll see you later on the stream. Take care, everyone.